Khamzat Chimaev, the Boars. This is the name on everybody's tongue these days.
I like Khamzat, and he obviously likes what's going on. Walking out here looking very relaxed.
Since his debut in the UFC, he has defeated 4 UFC fighters, 2 of them in the same month, and each from different weight classes.
I want to fight next week. If you have fight, give me fight. Doesn't matter, give me one guy, I'm gonna smash him, like today.
This got the attention of not only the UFC community, it also sent shockwaves throughout the fighting industry.
I'm gonna smash everybody. How many fighters in the MMA division?
With 4 wins out of his 4 fights in the UFC, he is going on an impressive run.
Look at that though, a beautiful head kick straight into a double leg. I mean, my word, talk about executing your game plan.
Yeah, that was really smart work. Nice the welterweight division, and straight away, we see Khamzat shoot in, and he's going to pick him up and put him in his own corner. I see, that was a good job there from Reese.
And it seems he has no plans of stopping anytime soon. His killer mindset, along with extreme endurance, gives him the perfect combination to always be on the offensive against his competition.
Everybody, I come here for everybody, kill everybody, I'm the champ, I'm the king.
His hunger to destroy his rivals is just brutal. Welcome to the age of MMA. Enjoy this video. The Chechen's born journey to becoming phenomenal is not as easy as it sounds. Chimaev started his wrestling career at the tender age of 5. The young Chechen won a bronze medal in the Russian National Championship. Chimaev also participated in the Swedish National Championship, where he won a gold medal in the year 2018. The Chechen MMA fighter had a very amazing and dominant tournament that year. He had an undefeated score of 10-0 till the finale. Chimaev started his MMA training when he was 23 years old. He was also considered one of the best fighters during his training period. The Chechen's early MMA career started with fighting 3 amateur fights. In the fight itself, he dominated his opponent and won the fight via submission in the second round of the bout. This fight was against future IMMAF world champion Khalid Lalam. He went on to have a proud record of 3-0 and won his following 2 amateur fights, one by submission and one by technical knockout. After his amateur career, the fighter turned professional at International Ring Fight Arena 14. He then again defeated Gard Olv Sagan via a technical knockout in the second round of the bout.
Oh, big hammer fist, that's it! It's all over!
Chimaev's next big fight took place on August 18, 2018 against Ol Magnor at Fight Club Rush 3, which he won via submission with a rear naked choke late in the first round.
Precis lika bra, så han är svårmött. Det finns ingen riktig blueprint för att vinna mot honom. Ska vi se. Tunga slag.
Marken här.
Jag borde satsa på den här. Kan han ta sin tid så. Oj, den här sitter. Det är godnatt. Och ska vi se. Ole. Jag tror han är ute där. Ja, han svimmar. Klappar inte. Vi har en vinst på submission.
This was the turning point for the fighter, where he signed a contract with Middle Eastern organization Brave Combat Federation. The exceptional fighter started with a bag and won his first fight against Marko Kisic. Chimaev won the bout by technical knockout in the first round of the thrilling match.
Off we go in this one. Oh, there's the low kick. There's the fast start. Whoa! Oh. These guys are fighting like they've got somewhere to be. Just been a back kick landed to the body.
Yep, he's got to keep up throwing more and more of those leg kicks.
Oh!
My God!
Catches the kick and drops him with the overhand. Ooh! But look at this kicks! Oh!
Just over a month after, the Boers participated in yet another bout. The event was being held in India, and he was up against Sidney Wheeler, who had a record of 8 wins and 3 defeats. The audience cheered for him as he made his opponent submit to his brutal punches just in 35 seconds of the first round.
Every second. Oh! Big 1-2 for Sidney Wheeler to start.
And Sid is down. Chimaev, heavy shots coming in. Heavy shots landing on him. Heavy. That tight weight.
Like taking down the wrestling state champion and controlling him with the wrist too.
Those are huge strikes. Oh! 3 and that belt.
Chimaev's winning streak did not stop, and he went on to defeat his next opponent, Ikram Aliskerov, who was undefeated in his previous 8 fights. The young Chechen won the Knockout of the Night award for his first fight with Ikram Aliskerov. It was a visual treat to see Chimaev's performance in his debut in the welterweight division.
Aliskerov popped back up to his feet, but that was a big shot landed by Hamzat Chimaev straight away.
Big head kick from Aliskerov, but again another crushing leg kick thrown in by Hamzat.
Oh, the right hand uppercut!
The Chechen's 4th promotional fight came against Mzwandile Halangwa at Brave CF 27. Chimaev won the fight via submission in the 2nd round and ended Halangwa's undefeated run of 4 wins.
Outside, he's got to run over to his corner.
Oh, he went full lock. Beautiful. And that's an extremely smart move. Again, taking him to your corner. If you can, why not on this side? He's trying to get it.
And he's trying to stay on top of this 100% finish rate. Halangwa is trying his best to move. And
he's doing the right thing. He's trying to prevent.
Oh, get him in this position as well.
Oh, he's out. He is out. And that is it. Hamzat Chimaev.
Then came the big day when Chimaev signed a multi-fight contract with Ultimate Fighting Championship in April 2020 and made his debut in the UFC. The Chechen made his debut in a middleweight bout against Jason Phillips, replacing Dusko Tavorovic on July 16, 2020. At UFC on ESPN 13 and marked his first victory in UFC.
Slowly building a base, so slowly getting to his feet, but he's slowly getting cracked in the face. Take a sigh there, just couldn't believe that he's back in here. Now he's doing the right thing, he's crawling to the fence.
Right back to where we left off. And I just don't know if John Phillips can continue to take that kind of punishment for 15 minutes. That Mike got him.
Going the winner by submission due to a Dusko Hamzat Chimaev.
After just winning the fight against John Phillips, he called out Dana White to get him another fight. Today or tomorrow, he doesn't mind, he said he is ready. To which Dana White replied with words of praise for Chimaev and arranged him a fight against Rise McKee.
Doesn't matter when, today, tomorrow, one more fight, I'm so hungry.
Is that what you said to UFC President Dana White? You're going to stay here in Abu Dhabi, yeah?
Yeah, to Alex go fight also.
So
I'm waiting here, so if you have fight, give me fight.
I believe it is. The guy's special. I've been in this game my whole life. I've never seen anything like him. He's special, he's different, he wants to fight again. So, you know, I've never been in a position where I'm like, who's next? How do we get him a fight? How do we get him over here? How do we do this? How do we do that? It's fun and I like it. And I think when you're a fight fan, a guy like this is the type of guy that you love to watch and follow and hate, you know, and whatever it might be. This guy is one of the most special fighters I've ever seen, if not the most special guy that I've ever come across. And he kept telling me leading up to this fight, you think I'm a wrestler. You think I'm a wrestler. Wait till you see my hands. Holy he wasn't lying.
Chimaev was fighting Rise McKee, who had a record 10 wins, 2 defeats, and 1 draw in the welterweight division. Just after 10 days of fighting in a middleweight division, Chimaev showed his dedication to the sport by breaking the record of quickest turnaround victories by defeating McKee with TKO by punches.
The welterweight division, and straight away, we see Khamzat shooting, and he's going to pick him up and put him in his own corner.
I see, that was a good job there from Reese, that leg, so he couldn't fully pick him up and slam him, but ultimately he gets him where he wants him.
Reese is trying to do what he can.
In this opening stanza.
Is it too late to say I want him to fight? Come on.
Just when I say that.
Stop.
It's another win for Khamzat Chimaev.
After the fight with McKee, Chimaev really got the attention of everyone. He went on to call out fighters from both welterweight and middleweight classes to be aware he is going to get all of them.
How soon do you want to fight again? Aside from today, obviously, because we're running out of opponents.
I want to fight today also, brother. I swear to God, I want to fight one more. Everybody knows this guy is not my level, everybody. What I can say, but who do training with me, everybody know how is my level. I'm gonna smash everybody. Give me champion 84 kilos, 77 kilos. I'm gonna smash both.
Khamzat thanked Dana White on Instagram and said that he is grateful to him. White also was full of praise for the Chechen-born in his interview after the McKee fight.
Before we look ahead to the month of August, you coming back here in Vegas, what was your biggest takeaway from Fight Island in terms of the fights themselves? Who had the standout performance of the first trip to Fight Island?
Khamzat. I mean, you know, the guy is so dominant, so confident, wants to continue to fight every weekend. I love it. I love guys with that mentality. I love, you know, how talented this guy is. You know, we threw the hottest prospect out of the UK at him, and that kid is a badass, legit, great fighter. And he made it look like he didn't belong there. You look at the punch stat that ESPN put out, you know, in a 2-fight, what was it, 156-2 or 160-something to 2. The kid's legit, he's real, and he knows it, and I love it.
Did you get to interact much with him personally?
192-2.
Yeah, through 2 fights.
In 2 fights.
Yeah. Did you interact with him much personally while you were there?
Yeah. I mean, you know, he said he wanted to fight, and I said, done. I'll make it happen. He wants to fight now again in August, and I'm going to get him what he wants.
Are you? Is he going to get a fight here in August?
Hell yes, I am.
While the main event at UFC Vegas 11 certainly and rightfully was the biggest fight on the card, there was an undefeated Swede that snatched up many of the headlines. Red-hot rising star Khamzat Chimaev faced middleweight staple Gerald Meerschaert on the main card.
I don't care how many amateur fights you have.
You lose your fights. You are like in the shadow, like what is friend to Conor? What is his name? Artem Lobo. You are same shadow. How many times you lose your fights?
Well, I've lost quite a few fights. 31-13.
You think you're black belt?
Yeah.
But
yeah, when you fight tough guys,
Jack Hermanson, he didn't know how black belt. Why he choke you out?
Sometimes you lose when you fight tough guys, man.
Who give you?
You'll find out.
Belt. I have blue belt. I'm gonna choke you out.
You can go ahead and try there, buddy.
You have to give me your black belt to me.
All right. If you choke me out, I'll find a black belt, give it to you. How about that?
If I choke you out, you will finish with this sport.
Okay, if I double leg you, do I get like a wrestling trophy or something?
If you double leg me, try it.
Okay, I will. I have tied for the most submissions in the middleweight division. That's what that is. So yeah, I think I deserve a black belt.
we will see who you are.
Hopefully I can finish him before that.
With the double leg and then ground and pound?
Hey, man, I have outside 1 hour, 2 hour fights. It doesn't matter, brother. It's three rounds is nothing for me. I don't know me. I look at the last fight only because they get the knockdown and this guy's finishing. He lost his last fight. I want to beat somebody better than him, but now I'm gonna smash him. Then we take next.
Chimaev won 2 fights in the UFC in just 10 days and was looking to score a record in the modern UFC era by winning 3 fights in the span of 66 days. That goal would end up being easier than many expected, as Chimaev needed just 17 seconds to end the fight and line up his 3rd straight UFC win.
Declaring the winner by knockout, Khamzat Chimaev.
In an interview with the former UFC fighter Dan Hardy, Chimaev expressed his hunger to fight and his desire to kill everyone who ever stands against him inside the ring.
So now you're in the UFC.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to fight you. You're open for 2 weight classes, welterweight and middleweight.
Yeah, they ask me always, my manager call me, I say, you wanna fight Thompson? I say yes, but then he say he don't fight. He say Chris Weidman, I say yes, but Chris Weidman don't want to fight. Demian Maia don't want to fight. They say Neil Magny, I said, doesn't matter, don't ask me, just give me somebody.
And this was just not some trash talk from a fighter. People were really afraid to fight him.
Khamzat Chimaev is here on Fight Island. He says that he wants to fight December 19th, but there's no opponent yet. Have you got an update on him?
We will. We're working on it. He's been a hard guy to get an opponent for, so we're all over it. We'll have something done for him. I was hoping it would be done yesterday or today, but it's not, so we'll get it done.
Is that a welterweight or middleweight, or are you just trying to find
He doesn't give a shit. First guy to raise his hand and say he wants to fight him, he's in it anyway.
After such a good run in the UFC, Chimaev hung his gloves for good. After contracting COVID and struggling with health, it seemed we had seen the last of the Boers.
When you're sick, you don't, I say, if you're sick, you can't think about fight and some this stuff, you know, like I was like thinking was like 1 month sick and still like 2 months sick, like I have to finish with this. I was thinking like that. Now when I start to be healthy, like when I'm healthy, like now I like hungry again, like wow, I want to be back there and smash, you know, like fight somebody, make money, like, you know.
The leader of Chechnya, Ramzan Kadyrov, a good friend of Chimaev, convinced him to compete again in the UFC. He called him up to his country and took care of him with the promise from Khamzat that he will compete again.
Показать всему миру, что наши бойцы самые лучшие. Я думаю, что рано или поздно мы покажем, что
спортсмен, человек, и он очень интересен, и он готов драться в любых весах, на любых, там скажем, весовой категории, на любой весовой категории, и у него хорошие данные. Я готов выставить любой вес, его вес Ахматович и любой гонорар. Если Хабиб выступит Ахматович, я готов дать любые деньги и посмотреть, порвет ли Ахматов.
Khamzat Chimaev signs a contract to fight number 11 ranked Li Jingliang in October.
Smash this contract. Send it to you. Maddie, are you ready, brother? It makes you 50 G. What more?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Stand Congratulations, Maddie. One more release, brother.
What surprised everyone is not only that he defeated Lee, but how he defeated him with relative ease, and that too in the first round, keeping his significant strike ratio at 112-1 in all his UFC fights. Everyone was in awe when he carried Lee in the air and took him to Dana White's corner of the ring and talked to him mid-fight.
You picked him up and you walked him to the corner to talk to Dana White. What were you saying before you put him down and went to work?
I said I'm the king here. I will stay a long time. I'm gonna come for everybody. I kill everybody. You believe me now? I told you I'm gonna kill me. Now I did. He sleep, bro.
Let's take a look at some of your work. You took his back, you had the rear choke in, you switched sides, and it was only, look, here he is, look at this.
You know that this is wrestling.
I understand, but you're walking here, you're carrying him. The takedown was available much earlier.
I couldn't take him down there early, but I want to talk to Dana White. He was reaching the fire, I don't know, phone or something. Brother, don't miss my fights. Don't look at the phone. It will happen all the time, something. You know what? 1 second next time, I will kill Savage. Start and find him, knock him out, no?
Khamzat, you are proven to be a problem for everybody you're in the octagon with. Who would you like to see next when you step into the octagon?
Everybody. I come here for everybody. Kill everybody. I'm the champ. I'm the king. Kill everybody.
Ah! Ladies and gentlemen, he has given up 1 strike in 4 fights. Give it up for Khamzat Chimaev.
Some of the famous UFC fighters praised the Chechen for his technique and skills. After the win over Li Jingliang, Chimaev called out Nate Diaz and Masvidal by saying he will take everything from UFC. Now he is UFC.
Diaz, let's go, brother. Let's go. I'm gonna get some smoke, bro. I'm gonna give him some shot, bro. And let's see who is the real gangster. Masvidal, he has fight. People has like something. He has some bad, I don't know, motherfucking belt something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take everything from this UFC, brother. Now I am UFC, brother.
To which Nate Diaz replied that Khamzat has only 4 fights in UFC and he deserves someone better, someone with more experience.
Anybody in the top 10, I've been trying to fight in any weight division, you know, whoever wanted, but they don't want to keep their mouth shut because they all scared.
Hazmat Chimanov.
Yeah, they're coming at me with him, and I'm like, hold on, don't disrespect me like that. You're gonna try to offer me a fight with a rookie. I'm cool. You got 4 fights in the UFC.
Right.
Don't even talk my name.
Wow. You don't even think Hazmat deserves to mention your name?
I definitely do not even talk. You're fight the newer guys in the UFC.
You don't even want to be mentioned in the same sentence with Hazmat.
No, there's levels to this, and I don't want to hear his name.
The Boars was recently asked about his next possible fight with Gilbert Burns, to which he replied in a typical Chimaev manner.
Bro, I'm gonna kill this guy. Doesn't matter, bro. Smash everybody, kill everybody, eat somebody. I don't know. We'll see.
Do you think you'll be back in January in UFC?
I hope so. I hope tomorrow.
Gilbert Burns also hinted about his interest to fight the Chechen in an interview.
I think he fought a couple good fighters. And the other thing too, the way he beat, it's not all they give him a couple. Sometimes people don't understand the matchmaker. Sometimes they feed you. They want a new contenders. They need a new stars, and they feed a couple guys. But sometimes they don't destroy the guys the way they should. Even the matchmaker, like, man, just feed that guy. He don't want to eat, but he's been doing a great job, you know. And I think he's real. I think I'm gonna face him very soon. I think he needs one more win, and I think he will have. And like if things keep going like that, like Colby don't even say my name, Masvidal, Leon, why not? I would give an opportunity for him, you know.
Khamzat Chimaev has been calling out a number of names. Among them is Neil Magny. He has poked around Magny multiple times on Twitter. Number 8 ranked in the UFC welterweight rankings, Neil Magny has always showed interest whenever he was asked about a possible bout against Khamzat.
About one other guy, and that's Khamzat Chimaev, because he has kind of seemed like he's been targeting you, and obviously he's got the big name. He wants to come back this summer. Is that a fight that interests you?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, he wants to get an ass whooping in summer. I'm right there ready to give it to him. I mean, he's been chirping away a lot on social media and that kind of thing. If he wants to step up and beat a fight between me and the next top 10 opponent, I'll absolutely welcome that opportunity.
Love it, man. Love it. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Another person who has called out Khamzat is Michel Pereira. In an interview, he admitted he would very much like to have a shot at the Boars inside the octagon.
De repente, porque o estilo casa, qual que seria a sua escolha para a próxima rodada?
Rapaz, eu tô louco para lutar com o Chimaev, que eu tô puto, que os caras, o Dana fica falando que a gente tem medo daquele bicho, né, que diabo esse bicho tem 3 cunhão, que diabo é que ele tem que nós não tem? Eu fico puto, aí eu tô doido para lutar com o Chimaev. O Chimaev se lascou lá com o Durinho, ó. O Durinho já tá... Não, pode vir, papai. Qual é o outro que treina com o Durinho também? O
Vicente Luque.
Vicente. Pai, eu tô online também aqui, só mandar vir. Aí fica essa porra que tá com medo do cara. Porra, tu vai... Tem 3 cunhão, pra nós estar com medo desse bicho. Claro que a gente, o brasileiro, é mais moleque doido, né?
Khamzat is undoubtedly one of the most exciting fighters in the UFC welterweight division. Many people, including UFC President Dana White, want to see him getting the next title shot against Kamaru Usman. Khamzat Chimaev congratulated Kamaru Usman after he successfully defended his title against Colby Covington with a dig at the current UFC welterweight champion. Standing at number 10 in UFC ranking, it seems Chimaev's next fight could be for the title. He recently shared a picture of him on top of Kamaru Usman and asked him to drop his plans of changing weight class, as he is coming for him. To which the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman replied,
I'm sure you're going to be asked about Khamzat Chimaev plenty this week. I remember I interviewed you earlier this year, and I asked you about him before he had, to take all this time off, and you said, all respect to the guy, you showed no ill will. The fact that he seems to be getting a very quick push where you had to do 9 fights before you got a title opportunity. What are your thoughts on him now? Is he someone that you see quickly coming on your radar?
I'm at a point in life to where I'm starting to understand, how much this takes from me. And, I've been 9 weeks now away from my daughter, and, FaceTime does help, but it doesn't do it justice, as far as being there each and every day. So, obviously I don't know how much longer I'm willing to do this, they have to make sense for me now. So if he's able to get there, then, we'll talk about it at that point.
Usman, stay there, bro. I'm coming for you. Woo!
MMA analyst Chael Sonnen believes Khamzat may be 1 fight away from world championship, or maybe no fights away. Khamzat Chimaev has called out a number of UFC fighters from Conor McGregor to Brock Lesnar. He wants everyone's head. Just recently, he posted a picture of him against Kamaru Usman with the caption, 2022 Inshallah, as a New Year resolution on January 1st.
Khamzat Chimaev really is somebody that you need to take seriously. He's somebody that, garners attention for the right reasons. Knockout power, great jiu-jitsu, strong wrestling, and the man is a psychopath. Simple as that. He's a psychopath, but that's what I love. Mental. And I think he might be.
He doesn't wait. He doesn't play. He doesn't feel out the range. He just goes after you like he's a dog that was just held on a leash for the last 6 months, and he gets to go eat right now. He's insane. And he finds finishes because he's so aggressive, and because he must have a real belief in his cardio. to throw as many strikes as he throws so quickly.
He's doing his job. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
You're doing the best that you possibly can with the platform and the opposition that they've given you. So he's knocking it out of the park. Exactly why we're here talking about him right now. So he needs to continue to do that. You know, I have nothing to say except fantastic job with the opposition that he's been given. And like I said, I'm not going to do this sport forever. So if he's up here by the time I'm still here, we'll have that conversation.
The guy's special. I've been in this game my whole life. I've never seen anything like him. He's special, he's different. He wants to fight again. So, I've never been in a position where I'm like, who's next? How do we get him a fight? How do we get him over here? How do we do this? How do we do that? It's fun and I like it. And I think when you're a fight fan, a guy like this is the type of guy that you love to watch and follow and hate, and whatever it might be. This guy is one of the most special fighters I've ever seen, if not the most special guy.
I think he's big for welterweight. You know what I mean? He's big for welterweight. He's gonna give everybody problems. You know what I mean? Like the way he went through Jinglang, man, that was crazy. It's like so it's like if you doubted him before that, it's kind of hard to doubt him after that. So yeah, I think he's doing pretty good. Me personally, we were talking about it, me and my manager, and then me and one of my coaches. And honestly, I really, really think that he gets straight to the title. One more win, he gets a title shot. It's like, motherfuckers.
I don't know, what you think gonna do with him about his next opponent. In my opinion, I think he deserves top 10, top 15. My opinion is top 10. He deserves fight with someone. It's very tough opponent, 5 rounds. And then after this one, it is a contender fight.
Gotta give it to him. That guy's a savage.
So would you be open to face him?
He's a welterweight. I hope he stays there.
He said he would be a champion in 2 weight classes.
Oh, well. Maybe he'll do welterweight first.
There's a lot of newcomers coming through and they're making a lot of noise, and I think all of them are great. But Khamzat is the real deal. He's the real deal. He's very good. Is he as good as he thinks he is, or people are saying he is? I don't know. Is he going to be a world beater? I don't know. I would actually want to get out there and do some training with him, or him come to me, whatever, because I want to see what.
I know it's my belt, but just the guys run away. But soon I take them. Soon I coming soon, guys.